Okay, guys, this battle happened today, December 29th, and I want to create a video about it. And the reason is that we conducted a planned retreat in this battle, and everybody in World of Tanks should learn to do this kind of thing. We're in a platoon, it makes it easier, but for the team as the whole, you have to recognize danger and do not try to fight in an untenable position. So I'm going to hit the space bar here, and we'll see the opening of this fight. I believe I'm at regular speed now. Okay, so Joe Jack here in his IS-6, and I'm also platooned with McCulver there in his Type 59, and he's going to go over to medium land over there. We're approaching this area, and I'm looking back, and Joe and I realize the IS-2 is headed the other way. And Joe can't really, for safety's sake, he cannot go much further than he already is, and he pulled up short behind that building. Now I'm going to continue scouting. You all know on this map, it's very common for a large force of heavies over there to approach E0 here and run into a large force of heavies from the enemy team. But the problem is we don't have a large force of heavies. They've got a 110. They've got an IS-6, another IS-6, and potentially a Black Prince, and who knows what else. And my feeling is that unless we can assemble a comparable force and get the support of the GW Panther there, it's not going to work. We will lose tanks here for very little in return, and at this point I realized that it was probably likely that we're going to have to fight somewhere else. So I'm going to hit the space bar here. I'm going at regular speed, and this IS-6 over there got a nice hit on me as I slipped. That usually doesn't happen. So I'm going to go at twice normal speed here, and I think I fixed my engine, and then I told the Arty to run at a certain point here. And see, we've got an economy of force going on here. We've got a huge group of vehicles over there whose, because of concentrated fire, they can rack up more kills. And over here, the enemy is approaching an area. They're throwing a punch, and all they're hitting is air. And I think I did one more pass here and light them up, and then run for it. The Leo there saying useless heavies. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, I told the Arty to run. See, I'm leaving the area, and I'm going to push this guy out of danger. I've done this hundreds of times with platoon mates and with just strangers and pups. And he realizes the danger, so we're getting out of here. Joe is running to get way, way, way off in the distance, right? It's incredibly important in situations like this to be as far away as possible, right? Then they can't develop their fire successfully. So as you can see, the IS-6 and the 110 are over there, and we have pulled out of range. And look at the kill situation, right? This, as I said at the beginning, this should be standard operating procedure to get away from the enemy and take the best possible shots from distance, especially against good players. Their skills are nothing to be sneezed at, and you should not fight them on unfavorable terms. So I'm going to hit the spacebar again here, and my goal now is to light up the Arty. So I'm coming over here, and I just was spotted. I got to avoid those TDs there, and I'll try again in a second here. McCulver is getting out of danger there, and shell into that guy. And you can see, that guy from Claws and his platoon mate, oh, he's already dead. Well, they're trying to figure out what to do, but I think it's too late. And there's the Arty. That's what I wanted to do. It didn't work. I got killed. But the point is that if there is a concentration in one part of the map, you can't try to defend the other part. You have to refuse the flank. That's the military term. And I think it's a winning strategy almost always, and you will see that our team was rated slightly weaker. So if every player in the game learned to recognize this developing situation and roll with the punches, this is what I call rolling with the punches, you might experience more success and have more fun, because it's very satisfying to essentially pull a trick on a better team and come out with a win. So it's game over, and everybody learn that lesson. Thanks for watching.